Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Broomstones webcasting, and tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday we're going to be bringing you the best of the men's annual Bonspiel here at Broomstones. So you'll forgive us if we're just hopping on the air right now, but trying to set things up on a Thursday and get the right people in place. But you can rest assured that at least as of the second draw tomorrow, which should be, I got Mr. Mike O'Neill with me right now. 9 o'clock's the first draw?
First draw 9 a.m., second draw 11:15.
So by the 11:15 draw, we'll be on the air showing you all that's there. And if any of you wives or girlfriends are still sitting in disbelief that your boyfriends or husbands went curling, you'll have the proof right here. So you can take a look and see exactly how well they're doing.
Or poorly.
Or poorly, as the case may be. So bear with us as we get our end of things all set up, and watch some great curling over this weekend. Feel free to, we'll bounce around between sheets all weekend. We won't stick to any sheet for a whole game, but feel free to leave us a message. Tell us if there's a particular sheet you want to see that you haven't seen, or if you want to know the score on another sheet, anything like that, or just, how wasted one of the Clark brothers are. Or we're there for it. Right, talk to you later.
He's probably just giving us one.
Yeah, that's all he wants because he guarded it. It's not heavy weight, he's going to try to roll it over. How are we going to get two out of this? How are we going to get two?
No, that's why he's guarding one.
What's that?
That's why he's guarding one.
Oh, I thought you said that's why I started you guys with one. Leave the two up to us.
back out.
Fair sweeping.
I'm like, this is gonna fuck us up later.
Told you it was fucking dope. I think it was go. That fucking Tim. What amazed me is he kept the shooter, right?
Yeah. Fucking helping. I will fucking start coming around.
Hey?
We'll make a few shots here now.
I knew it was fucking close all the way down, boy. And then it started to curl, really curl. I thought,
the
fuck,
end.
we're gonna hit this. I thought first close in.
Oh no. We'll throw it out. It's just
It started to curl.
So how's she on? What's up, Brad? How's she on? Fuck, I don't know. If you ever want them in the house, you gotta show me where you gotta
All right, folks. We're just looking at sheet 3 at the moment. For those of you who were watching earlier, you saw an interesting 7-ender, or possibly saw an interesting 7-ender on sheet 1, where the Clarks seem to have turned around their misfortune from the earlier ends. They were sitting 6-1. It's now 8-6, and they're in the 7th end. Sorry, in the 6th end. So we're watching Barkley against Mr. Pickles on sheet 3. And at this time, most of the games that we've seen, or most of the games that are out there, are all fairly up and down score-wise. So there's not a whole bunch of choice to show. We will jump to sheet 4 very soon, though, because that's the tightest game out there right now. Score on sheet 4, if you're looking, is, let's see now. Let's see it properly out the window. Well, so much for that thought. It's 9-5.
I thought it fucking picked. I thought it picked them half like they're jumping, eh?
And sheet 3, the current score is, as you can possibly see, I believe that's 6-2.
Why? Because it was coming, he was out.
Sheet 2, Moorcraft Barkley, is that's 4-2. That's actually a fairly decent game out there. So after this shot on 3, maybe we'll just pop over to 2 and see what's happening there. And apparently someone didn't notice the microphone right next to where they dropped that penny. Oh, he just made it into the rings. Wow. That would have been a little anticlimactic for them. So let's hop over to sheet 2. Take a look at what's happening there. This is Barkley Moorcraft. And currently Barkley's ahead 4-2. And the 6th end. I believe this is Moorcraft's first stone for skip. They're currently sitting 2. One's on the outside. One's under a partial guard. Actually, it's under a little more than a partial guard. If you might notice that the overhead views of the house stop about 8 feet away from the front of the 12-foot, while the play area kind of extends beyond that a little bit. For those of you locals that are watching, or that may want to watch later, the next draw, I don't have the exact list right now, but from what I understand, a lot of local teams. So we'll see our own members eat our own young and knock them out into other categories in the Bonspiel. Some of the boys just found me upstairs.
Boys from Belfast.
Aha!
We're here.
The boys from Belfast just found the. You're on TV. Well, YouTube. Just about. They come from near and far to play at Broomstones, I'll tell you. So if any of your wives or girlfriends are trying to be sure that you are curling this weekend, now's the time to call them.
They just want us out of the fucking house. Don't come back.
Trying to figure out what rink that last yellow was coming down on 3. All right. This is the last shot from Barkley. And nice shot sitting on the side of the 8-foot. It's a second shot right now, but it's wide open. And should be a fairly straightforward shot from Moorcroft to get out. Hit and stay. So we'll see. Boys from Belfast are saying sweep, 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 and there they go. And it looks like it's up. Very nice shot. So that's 3 for red, changing the score to 5-3, 5-4, sorry. And we're coming back in the 7th inning. Take a look at some of the other sheets, see what's happening there. Sheet 1 finished their 6th end, but we still haven't seen a score posted. Sheet 3 is still currently posting a 9-2 score for Mr. Pickles. And sheet 4 tightened up just a wee little bit, 9-6, 9-5. I seem to have the desire to up one team's score by 1 point every time. So the situation on sheet 4, give you a little idea. Red's sitting 1, yellow's sitting, looks like 2nd and 3rd. And red's right now is ahead by a full 4 points. So Mill's got to do something to kind of bring that score back down to earth for him. Otherwise, it's going to be a quick trip to the next, to a different draw. They got it. Oh no, that's a crash. They were holding it a little bit, but that sheet can swing. Just clears that back yellow. A lot of discussion going on about how they should approach this situation. Not 100% certain what they're doing here, but it looks like they're just going to try and guard it up or get something to keep the run back from happening. Maybe draw in, and that gets touchy. Boys from Belfast are commenting on the 7-ender we had in the, yeah. Too bad he didn't play the lottery, didn't he? Or maybe a good job, seeing as he didn't get the 8-ender either. And that red one sails to the back. Well, it's out of the danger zone for leaving something shot. That's not doing a whole bunch. It's second shot, so. So off goes the last shot for the Mills team. Took a little wider than before, a little harder, and it's holding out at the moment. It passed the place where it curved in, yes. Oh, but it's still going to take a crash. Wow. There's a lot of movement on that sheet. So now the question is, can TCC pick up a third point here, making the score basically 12 to not enough. I sit there with the Belfast guys, and I keep getting this urge to do a Men from Maine promo. And a final red comes very nicely in to really kind of say it's time to go for drinks now. So Mills gives it to the TCC, and they're off for beer. And then turn around on sheet one. It's now a lot closer than it was. It's a darn good job the Cocks picked up that 7, because they wouldn't be anywhere near where they are right now otherwise. This is sheet one's house now. peek down at sheet 2 for a moment, where I believe that the sixth end should have posted, was it 2 or 3 points for Moorcraft that didn't go up yet. Right now Moorcraft is sitting 1. Yeah, he's got it. And if anybody's just happening upon this channel and is wondering what the heck is going on here, pop by over the course of the next 2 days and take a look. Learn a bit about curling. It's generally what you do waiting for the beer to chill in Canada and other northern places. We'll be having a series of hosts on, doing commentary and play-by-play. We'll try and point you in the direction of some information on the sport. Get you interested. After all, the Olympics are coming back up pretty soon, and it'll be all the rage again. And, oh, just peeled one away. There we go. Looks like they're about to post, and they post, so it is a 5-4 game right now for Moorcraft. Barkley sits that one just a little up front. It's in line to be taken out and possibly knock out his back one too. Probably would have wanted that one a little tucked in a little more. We'll give a little bit more distance between that and the one at the back of the 8-foot. Right now, in this case, this is the one sheet where it's anybody's game, and being able to pop those two out and take 2 points from Warcraft puts them ahead by 3. It would be a much more comfortable lead coming home. Stone's clean and he's loosening up his wrist. Getting ready for that big shot. And you can tell an old timer at the delivery when they actually use a lift on it. This is definitely a place to find that. Oh, and it looks like it's a little. Oh, it actually sunk back a little bit. It started to curl the right way and seemed to just decide to work its way back towards the center or go straight all of a sudden. Blew right by. So, in a flip-flop world, Barkley's going to get a shot at throwing out his third yellow, grab 3 points, put him up by 2. Stones away. Looking at, they weren't sure about the speed there for a second. They were going to sweep, they didn't sweep. Looks like he's going to use his own for some breaks. Maybe. That's a little heavy, eh? Yeah, it's a lot heavy. And they take 2. So it's up by 1 coming home for Barkley over in Warcraft in the tightest game of this first draw we're broadcasting.
Wrong head.
In the meantime, a quick look at sheet 1 shows you that Clark took back the 2 points that Fitzpatrick had taken from them the end before. It's now 10-6. And sheet 3 has ended. Kind of strange obliteration. And a score that most curlers would not mention live. So we've got 2 active sheets, sheet 1 and sheet 2. See if we get any of the rest of that. Clark brings out a Nashua. Both the in this case, it's the father Clark, but we also have the sons Clark, who they're just a couple of years out of juniors, and they're extremely good players usually. If we get a chance, we'll try and get them on the air for at least a couple of ends, if not a whole game. It's always interesting to hear them call a game, especially if their father's playing at the time. But that's a family who's curled for several generations. On the other side of the coin, we got Fitzpatrick, who just came out of the 5 and under group, as well as his vice is Sam Littleby, which I believe he's got 4 years on him now, 3 or 4. So they're relatively new to the sport, and they're doing quite well, all things considered. except for a momentary lapse of concentration around N4. We're down to skip shots on this sheet. And Clark wants to protect his lead as much as possible. We've seen it, Fitzpatrick Rinks seems to be able to grab 2 points at a time relatively repetitively. So it's not the time to become too complacent. Especially considering this is an odd end and they've taken 2 points every odd end so far. That looks short and a little curled over too much. Well, he lucked out on that one quite a bit as he kicked his long guard back and was able to get his stone under cover in a rather delightful way, I guess. Nice delightful for him. Now Fitzpatrick is looking at the double raise and a hit. Highly doable, but I'm not sure if I wouldn't just try to come in with a slow backline weight and tap it back and out. All things considered, he's got another stone to go after this. And historically, he wants 2, not 1. Looks like it's just, he's trying to draw it in. They got to sweep it, get it by that stone. Can they? Just, and they may have plugged up that hole a little well. So upcoming is Clark's last shot of the end. This is up and going.
Merrimack Valley folks know what's up.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Randy.
No problem.
Good to see you, man.
Well,
Happy
good
New
luck
Year.
today. Happy New Year. Good luck in the games, then.
Already won today, so we're good?
Yeah. Good stuff. So. Shout out to the Merrimack Valley guys. Your team won their first game today, so we'll try and get you stats on who's playing when and whatnot. Although you can look at the Broomstones website, it's broomstones.com, and you should be able to see who won, who lost, and when they're playing next. And if not, we'll try to at least fill in the blanks for you within the different broadcasts. So Sam's calling it for Dan. Looks like Clark Rink put a guard on the guard. And now they're going to have to do that was a tighter version of what we were looking at earlier, or the last shot. Stone is away, and it's looking wide. It's staying wide. It's staying very wide. Maybe you can take that. Can they? Oh, it just runs behind. You can see by our special overhead play-by-play. And we're shaking hands on sheet 1. So 11-6 after 7. But it was a game that was tighter than it looked, especially when you count things as 700 in it. Now we'll take a look at the last part of sheet 2. And some of you might notice from the comments on the broadcast date back to the GNCC Juniors, where we said we absolutely wanted to go viral just once, 1,000 viewers. And unfortunately, when we were just poised to do it, the weather didn't cooperate, and we ended up having to cancel that draw. So it's the Broomstones men's. It's leading up to, in March, the Gordon being played, at least in part, from Broomstones. And we want to see if we can drive that viral viewership this time. So we would like to see 1,000 people viewing us for the finals. So we'll work our way up to it. We'll keep talking about it, but everybody tells a friend or 2 friends or 3 friends or whatever it might be, and they tell more, and they tell more. We're just, the viewership is not high at the moment. That's okay. It was just kind of an unannounced beginning to the Bonspiel. But let's see if we can, everybody get together and just see if we can drive that thing all the way to 1,000. Just for shits and giggles. So now as we continue on sheet 2, this is a 1-point game right now. This is the tightest game that's happened this draw. This is Moorcroft's first shot. And he's going to take out that yellow, and he rolls pretty well under guard, as solidly as you can get right now. Back to the 8-foot. Barkley has a choice. Probably come up against it. Not a bad choice if you can. There's a lot of curl to it. Nothing easy to go after directly, so just sit in there. That's his last stone, so it's a make or break shot for him. He could put it at the front of the 4-foot, in back of the guard wouldn't be too bad also. Anything that can produce a point for him. Looks a little heavy. That's suffering from the same fate as his last shot last end, I think. Valet parking. No, it stayed in. But unless something absolutely horrible happens, it's going to be the end of that game. So looks like Moorcroft is going to take this. Oh no, wait a minute, I'm sorry. I'm reading that upside down. Moorcroft is going to tie this unless he takes this extra point. It's my point dyslexia again. And this needs to slow, and it looks like it is. And he takes this too, and the game. So congratulations to all those that won that draw. We're going to drop off the air while they clean the ice and be back with you in 15 to 20 minutes for the next draw. Looking forward to seeing your numbers pop up on my screen. Back soon. Bye guys.
I'll have a chin tonic. A vodka tonic would be good.
A what?
A vodka tonic.